Hi there. So, with everything going on in the world today, I have been feeling almost overwhelmingly inspired to reach out and to share some of the information that I am receiving from the other side about all that's going on for us right now. As always, for me, I like to sort of preface by saying I have come to understand through my growth and learning as a human being that one of the most essential parts of being human is that each of us will experience our very own personal, unique journey. So, as I share the information that I have received, it's just my intention that it will be supportive and helpful to you in whatever way it speaks to you in your own experience at this time. So, with that said, one of the very first messages that I have received from Spirit regarding this whole pandemic situation that we are facing was this: the world is experiencing a reset of sorts, a disengagement from each other on the physical plane in order to clear and cleanse toxic energies from feeding off of each other. Isolation will allow individual souls to reset, clear, detox their fields energetically. Change is indeed coming in the most positive of ways. A lot of the information that I have been getting is sort of surrounding the idea of isolation and taking that time to really just be solitary and be by ourselves, because there's so much wisdom, there's so much information to be found in those moments. And this morning, actually, I had an opportunity to check in and to channel with my guides. And they actually brought it forward for me in a really cool visual. So what they showed me first was a group of people, and they all seemed sort of grumpy and angry and frustrated, and their hands were in their pockets and their heads were down, and they were trying to move in and amongst each other. And what would happen was they would all kind of bump into each other, and some would kind of get stuck to each other, others would sort of stumble back, and everyone was just really short and frustrated. And then we talked a little bit more about the idea of isolating and taking that time to be by yourself and allowing all of the stuff that we've accumulated to have an opportunity to clear and to cleanse from ourselves. So all of the stress and all of the fatigue and all of the pressure and all of those things that have been layered upon us. And then following that, they showed me a secondary image, which was really, really beautiful. And it was almost like sort of like light beings, if you want to call it. And they were in the same situation where they were out and amongst each other, and they were moving around each other, and they were doing it with ease. So no one was bumping into each other, no one was falling over. They were still connecting with each other. Everyone was sort of being cordial and polite and acknowledging each other. But there was just a real sense of flow. And it was a really beautiful image. So with that being said, there seems to be quite a bit of information coming forward at this time. And so my intention is to continue to try to share it with you as best that I can. And as always, hope that in some way it will be helpful to you. So thanks so much for checking in.